It was with more than just a little fanfare, including a solemn honor guard presentation. And a traditional Hopi blessing that got the grand opening of the Northern Arizona shooting range underway.
Imagine a community like Flagstaff going so many years with no official place to shoot. You know, a little bit today you're going to hear some of the first shots downrange. Obviously, to the Arizona Game and Fish Department, those shots downrange mean the new hunters and the new sportsmen that will come along and carry the banner for conservation as we move into this forward in this 21st century. But more than that, what you're going to hear reverberate are the sounds of freedom. The sounds of freedom in a nation that never forgot that freedom never comes for free, and it's always been held and preserved by men and women who bore arms.
Northern Arizona residents had been without a rifle and pistol shooting range since 1968. The only local shotgun and archery ranges closed in 1994. As a result, one of Arizona's largest communities didn't have a designated safe place for recreational and competitive shooting, hunter education, or law enforcement training.
No law enforcement officer, whether it's a game warden, a DPS officer, a city cop, should have to go out into a cinder pit and take his targets with him and try to set up stands that'll withstand the wind and then qualify to testify in court. That's a sad thing to have to do that. So we're real proud that we have professional places to shoot, and we need to march that clear across the state. And today is kind of hopefully a new day.
Local dignitaries, congressmen, and game and fish commissioners spoke about the importance of this range and the long road they traveled to secure the best possible location.
The quest for this formal shooting facility began in the early 1990s. I was a brand new game and fish commissioner for the department, a little bit aggressive, but very naive about process. One day I walked into the then director's office, Dwayne Shrove, and I expressed to him that shooting sports and shooting range development fell within and was a part of our mission. I said, well, Dwayne, let's just run up the hill and let's build these folks a range. And he kind of looked at me and he said, okay, well, how about you do a little research?
I know that Commissioner Golightly and some of the other commissioners really worked hard to get it done. One of my very first acts as a brand new commissioner was to come up here and look at this facility. Mike met me. We came out here and looked at this ranch, and it really is exciting to see once we really put our mind to it and we have a focus and the staff really gets behind us, we can get something done. So it's been 2.5 years or less we've been able to bring this facility up to speed once we had the location we needed.
After 15 years of seeking to establish a new shooting facility near Flagstaff, the Commission purchased the 160-acre Foster Ranch in July 2010. Now, only 2 years later, the range is open for business.
Fire, go!
After the ceremonial ribbon cutting, families had the opportunity to shoot 22 rifles on the 100-yard range and try their hand at archery on the 50-yard range. Arizona Game and Fish partners with local sportsmen's clubs to share the expense of expansion and the development of infrastructure for ranges all across the state.
It works through the Northern Arizona Shooting Foundation. They are the organization that will be operating the shooting range. So a lot of that information is on their website. And well, it will work. There's still a check-in process and there's rules and things like that that they'll have to follow. But it'll be open to the public 3 days a week initially. And also there'll be special events, hunter education, law enforcement utilizes it during the week when the range is closed to the public.
The range is located approximately 10 miles east of Flagstaff off of I-40. For more information about the range, its hours of operation, and directions, you can call their hotline or go to our website. In time, the facilities and opportunities for shooters will increase as more venues come online. But for the folks of northern Arizona, this range has been a long time coming.
You know, it is very gratifying, a lot of happy faces there, you know, a lot of thank yous from folks that have been waiting for this for a long time. So I take a lot of enjoyment in that. You know, just all of our folks that helped make this happen, and you know, the director mentioned it, but if you could have seen, you know, what we started with, and the rocks and trials and tribulations, and just what it takes to pull something like this off, it's you know, it's just really humbling, and I'm happy to put this one behind us and move on to the next one. As you can tell by the weather, today is going to be a fantastic venue for summer shooting.